Here's the thing about compounding that blows my mind, and it's going to blow yours too. At $50,000, your money makes you maybe $4,000 a year. At $100,000, that same investment strategy suddenly makes you $8,000 a year. But here's where it gets crazy. Most people never experience this explosion because they give up right before the magic happens. They watch their account balance crawl from $10,000 to $50,000, getting frustrated with those tiny gains that feel meaningless, and they quit, just when compounding is about to go absolutely nuclear. But here's what nobody tells you about that magical $100,000 milestone. And trust me, it is magical. Once you hit that number, everything changes. Your money doesn't just grow, it explodes. I'm about to show you exactly why $100,000 is the ultimate game changer in wealth building. And more importantly, I'll give you the exact roadmap to get there faster than you think possible. We're talking real strategies, real numbers, and real results. So if you're tired of watching your money grow at a snail's pace, and you're ready to hit that acceleration button on your wealth, stick around, because this could be the most important 10 minutes you spend today. So what's really happening at $100,000? Think of it like this. You know how when you're pushing a massive boulder up a hill, every step is pure struggle? That's your money, from $0 to $100K. But once you get that boulder to the top of the hill, whoosh, gravity takes over and it starts rolling down the other side, picking up speed without you having to push anymore. That's compounding after $100K. Your money literally starts working harder than you do. Let me show you some numbers that'll make this crystal clear. If you've got $10,000 invested and you're getting a decent 8% return, you're making about $800 a year. Cool, that covers your Netflix subscription and maybe a few coffees. But when you hit $100,000 at that same 8%, you're suddenly making $8,000 a year. That's a part-time job's worth of income your money is earning while you sleep. And here's the kicker. That $8,000 gets reinvested. So next year, you're not just earning 8% on 100K, you're earning it on 108K, then 116K, then 125K. By year 10, you're looking at over $215,000, and your money is making you $17,000 a year. That's more than many people make from actual side hustles. But here's what nobody talks about. The mental game completely changes too. When your portfolio goes up $500, you barely notice. When it goes up $5,000 in a month, that gets your attention. You start checking it more. You get excited about investing more. You stop thinking about cashing out for that vacation. It's like finally seeing real results at the gym after months of feeling like nothing's happening. Suddenly, you're motivated to keep going because you can actually see the gains. All right, enough theory. You want to know how to actually get there, right? There are really only two ways to speed this up, and I'm going to give you both barrels. First up, let's talk about offense. You need to increase that income, but not in the way most people think. Forget asking for a raise at your day job. That takes forever and you're at someone else's mercy. Instead, look at what you already know how to do. Are you good with kids? There are parents in your neighborhood paying $20 to $30 an hour for tutoring right now. Can you edit videos? Small businesses are desperately looking for someone to handle their social media content. Here's the secret sauce. Start ridiculously low to get your first few clients, then raise your prices every single time. The first client pays you $15 an hour, the second client pays $20, the third client pays $25. Before you know it, you're charging market rates, and you've got proof you can deliver. And here's the golden rule. Every single penny of that side income goes straight into investments. Not into a nicer apartment, not into a new car, not into treating yourself. Straight to investments. Now for defense. And this is where most people leave money on the table. I'm not talking about skipping your morning coffee, that's pocket change. I'm talking about the big stuff that's bleeding you dry. When's the last time you actually looked at all your subscriptions? Most people are paying for streaming services they forgot they had, gym memberships they never use, software they don't need. Spend 30 minutes this weekend, and you'll probably find $50 to $100 a month you can cut. But here's the real money saver. Negotiate everything. Call your internet provider and tell them you're thinking about switching. Watch how fast they offer you a discount. Do the same with insurance, your phone bill, everything. One phone call saved me $40 a month on car insurance. That's $480 a year, which becomes $1,000 in dollars when invested over time. Okay, now we're getting into the advanced stuff. Most people are leaving thousands on the table because they're not optimizing their returns. First thing, fees are silent killers. If you're paying 1% in fees when you could be paying 0.1%, that's costing you tens of thousands over the long run. Stick with low-cost index funds from Vanguard, Fidelity, or Schwab. Second, and this is crucial, aim for higher returns by being smarter, not riskier. The difference between a 6% return and a 10% return isn't just 4 percentage points. It cuts years off your timeline. How do you get there? Stay fully invested, don't panic sell during crashes, and for the love of all that's holy, don't try to time the market. Here's something most people completely waste. Unexpected money. Tax refund comes in, most people blow it on a vacation. Bonus at work, new TV time. But what if I told you that just 3 $2,000 windfalls invested properly could cut 2 to 3 years off your timeline to 100K?
Think of regular investing like pedaling a bike uphill. Windfalls are like getting a massive tailwind. Suddenly, you're cruising way faster than you ever could on your own. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but what if the market crashes right after I invest everything? Look, I get it. Market crashes feel scary. But here's the thing. Markets always recover. Always. It might take a year, it might take 3, but they come back stronger. It's like a forest fire. Looks devastating when it's happening, but give it time and the forest grows back even thicker than before. The people who panic and pull their money out during the fire are the ones who miss the regrowth. Strategy number 1, the invisible investor. Here's a sneaky one. Use roundup apps. Every time you buy something for $4.30, it rounds up to $5 and invests the 70 cents. Sounds tiny, right? But most people spend hundreds of small amounts every month. Those 30, 50, 70 cent investments add up to $30 to $50 extra invested monthly without you feeling it. Strategy number 2, the cashback hack. You're already getting cash back from credit cards or apps like Rakuten, right? Instead of letting that money disappear into your checking account, automatically route it to investments. It's free money that most people just spend on random stuff. Strategy number 3, the raise interceptor. This one's huge. The moment you get a raise, and I mean the moment, set up automatic investing for that exact amount. If you got a $200 a month raise, invest $200 a month more before you get used to having it. Most people let lifestyle inflation eat their raises. You're gonna let compound interest eat it instead. Strategy number 4, the content creator path. And here's something I've been testing myself. Starting a faceless YouTube channel. You don't need to show your face, you don't need expensive equipment, just share knowledge about something you know, use simple screen recordings or stock footage, and monetize it. Let me give you a real example. Meet Sarah. She's a teacher making $48,000 a year. Not exactly rolling in cash, right? But Sarah's smart. She starts freelance tutoring online for an extra $350 a month. She cuts cable and switches to a cheaper phone plan, saving another $120 monthly. That's $470 total she's now investing every month. At 8% returns, Sarah hits $100,000 in about 12 years. Not bad, but here's where it gets interesting. She keeps investing that same $470 monthly, but now compounding is doing the heavy lifting. By year 20, she's got over $275,000. By year 25, nearly $450,000. And remember, she never increased that monthly investment beyond the original $470. Identify one skill you can monetize this month. Cut 3 expenses you won't miss. Invest every penny of that extra money. Stay consistent, ignore the noise, and let math do its magic. And remember, the goal isn't just to reach 100K. The goal is to cross that threshold where your money starts working harder than you do, where compounding goes from crawling to sprinting, where you finally feel that momentum shift in your favor. And if this video helped shift your perspective on the 100K milestone, smash that like button and subscribe for more wealth-building content that actually works. The question isn't whether compounding will explode after 100K. It will. The question is whether you'll be there to experience it. Start today. Your future self will thank you.